Yo, what is up guys? My name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality, and welcome back to another video here on this channel. Today we're going to be discussing 5 things to avoid for better player etiquette. Let's get into it. Before we get into today's video, let me just say whether you are a new or old Magic player alike, I've run into these 5 things too many times to count, and it's really unfortunate I even have to make a video on this. If you guys share the same problems or even new ones, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, if you are in a time crunch or don't just care to watch the entire video, everything will be timestamped so you can just breeze through it, or better yet, will be down in the description below so you can just read the topics. However, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Number 5, players must remember not to be hypocritical while singling another one out. For example, one player you are afraid of going infinite, and for good reason. If they go infinite, they win the game. So, you get the whole table against that one player. Congratulations, they are now the arch enemy. The result, your game plan has never looked better. Eyes are off you, and you can continue to do what you do best. Winning the game while being a dick.
Excuse me, what?
And the reason why I say this is too many players, especially on Spell Table, complain about others going infinite and make them the arch enemy. There is nothing wrong with that. However, it becomes a problem when you force everyone to do all the removal, target the one player, only for you to go infinite yourself. Not only has everyone used all of their resources, but you made another player feel bad about themselves while you do exactly what they tried to do. Essentially, just nobody likes a hypocrite. Don't do it. And with that said, it can play direct correlation with our number 4 spot, which is the Rule 0 talk. Make sure everybody is on the same plane when it comes to your power level. You do not want to be that guy to bring a kitchen table deck to a CEH pod or vice versa. You do not want to be bringing a competitive deck to a player full of newbies.
Activate. 3 blasting the ruin.
Wait, did you activate Upstart Goblin?
Yeah, that's 9,000 points of damage.
Or Vorthos players for that matter. I mean, let's be honest, some people just like playing the lore. I mean, why else does Zodiac Rooster exist? Like, come on now. If you're interested in judging your own power level, make sure to check out my video all about it. It will be linked somewhere here on the screen or down in the description below for you mobile users. Back on topic, however, although there are commander taboos, if it's not discussed in the Rule 0 talks at what you would like to avoid or get out of the game, it is fair game. If players really just have a talk at the beginning of every match, they'll avoid 90% of the problems they create for themselves. If someone doesn't like infinite combos and they don't make that visible in a higher power game, how is someone supposed to counteract that move later on when their deck is geared towards it? Whereas if you talk before the game even starts, they might even pull out an entirely different deck, which will create a better experience for the table and that player because you won't be making them wrong for them just playing the game. Essentially, just fucking communicate. Please. I can't stress this enough. Number 3, stop taking 15-minute turns. Nobody wants you to play solitaire, and obviously 15 minutes, although maybe an exaggeration, sometimes it does happen. I'm talking about you, mono blue players. What to play? I've got a massive hand. I don't know.
5 minutes later.
You know what? I'm just gonna play the ball. It's okay to pop off every once in a while. It's a part of the game. However, you better know what you're doing. You have 3 turn cycles before your own to come up with some cohesive game plan. And obviously the game state changes, the boards change before your turn, but you should still have some sort of game plan in mind and not wait and think about what your next move may or may not be until it gets to your turn. Because of this, I mean, the amount of buildings I've been able to upgrade in Clash of Clans while waiting for it to get back to my turn, it's astonishing. I've made some pretty damn good war attacks. Thank you guys, thank you. Oh, Mr. Krabs, I love you so much. Please put it in me. Oh my, holy shit. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have tapping lands incorrectly and taking back moves. Essentially, if you're going to be playing any of your cards, make sure you play and tap the lands correctly. I see far too many players, especially once again on Spell Table, They play their cards carelessly, and when it comes time for their second or third spell, they're like, wait, I had the mana, I tapped incorrectly, and they take it upon themselves to untap the lands they have already tapped for a spell previously in tapping another in place of it. Of course, this can be acceptable in the rare occurrence they ask permission and the whole entire pod agrees. However, the problem here is players taking it upon themselves without permission. It just looks shady. In the game of Magic the Gathering, there are bound to be honest mistakes, and that's okay. It's a part of the game and the learning experience. However, let's just say an opponent would like to take back a move because they did not yield the results they were anticipating. That's fine. However, the thing that is not fine is the double standard it creates. Let's just say you made someone take back their move, 3 turns pass, and you yourself make an honest mistake. The mistake is copying something that is a legendary permanence. With the legend rule, it's going to fizzle, it's not going to do a damn thing. However, if you target it correctly, it will fuck another player up. Now, this is where the double standard can get you into trouble. You just allowed the one player who made a mistake to take back their move. Comes your turn. You expect the same courtesy, but no, they will not allow it because it will hurt them. This is why I don't like taking back moves. You make a misplay, you learn, you don't make it again. There's no taking back, there's no retapping lands. And if you do that, that's fine by you, but just know it's going to lead to some salty conversations in games where you, yourself, or the opponents feel cheated out of a win. Last but not least, we've got the #1 spot, and it is surprisingly not wearing deodorant in bathing on a regular basis, although that is fucking disgusting. Guys, just shower, please, for the love of God. Please. Have you smelt your LGS? Ugh. Anywho, at the #1 spot, we have knowing when to exit the game. And yes, I am referring to scooping. Scooping is a part of Magic. It is something that just happens. We've got people that have good sportsmanship, and we've got others not so much. Scooping can really take away the joy of a win from someone and the satisfaction of, yes, I've earned this. It really cheapens the experience. Now, I understand if you want to scoop, you've been drawing nothing but shit cards. Maybe you've lost 5 land drops in a row. It's turn 7, you only have 2 lands. Yes, it's acceptable then. I understand that. However, please, if you are going to scoop, which I don't recommend to begin with, please do so at sorcery speed. Instant speed, it can just fuck someone up. I was just in a game last night, once again on Spell Table. I mean, I think that's the root of my problems, honestly. I've got to stop playing Spell Table. It was right before my turn. Someone was popping off. They were killing everything, every permanent from the opponents, opening up the field so they can get a clear-cut swing. They had enough power on board to kill 2 players. He does so. He clears out the entire board, everything but mine. I'm all primed, my gun is loaded, ready to win the game on my turn. However, the 2 people that he was targeting, since I wasn't really a threat, they scoop. They're like, fuck this. They scoop all their cards. They stay in the lobby. They do this while the guy declares combat. He says, I'm going to move to attacks, and I'm going to swing this at such and such player, and this at player B. I was player C in this case. Those 2 scoop immediately because they know they're dead. Well, the guy that was attacking, he's like, well, they're scooped, so everything at Pains, or everything at EDH Brutality in this case. And I was like, hold up. If they were still in the game, would I be targeted by anything? He's like, no, you wouldn't. But they left. So I'm going all at you. Thanks a lot, you fuckheads. You just... Oh, man. It just... Scooping at instant speed? No, that's... Scoop on your turn. In fact, if you don't know, that's the reason why I'm making this video. Because I was so triggered about it. And you know about this if you followed me on Twitter. Link to that will be down in the description below. Highly suggest you go follow me there. Yeah, just scoop at instant speed. It's common courtesy, guys. I mean, just out of respect for your fellow players. Come on now. And I get it. You know, Magic the Gathering, we're all geeks here. We may be socially awkward. But one thing you should all have is respect for your fellow players. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's top 5. So as always, if I missed anything in this video, or you just want to share your thoughts and comments and opinions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, if you want to stay tuned for more future videos in this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. So, my name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.